Hello everyone, welcome back here to the video. My name's Scott. I'm happy to see you're back. Previously I worked on the word name, which I used as in different ways, as name as a noun and also as a verb. And I put an idiom in there as well. I'd like to go with that pattern again. This time, name was last time. This time I'd like to go with the word doctor. Everyone knows doctor. So just some examples on doctor, usages of doctor, and also the verb. There's also a verb with doctor as well. I'd like to introduce that today. And also put an idiom there at the end. So let's go first with some doctor usage and also some little Japanese English in there as well. And I'd like to go over a few things there. Let's get started with doctor. So just doctor is used as a title as well, like Mr. or Ms. or Professor. Teacher you can. So just want to give that one to you as well. So if you're in a classroom with a teacher, we do not say the word teacher as a title. So you cannot say teacher Smith or Smith teacher. It doesn't work that way. In Japanese it does, Smith sensei. But you can't say teacher in that regard. So you say Mr. or Ms. in that situation. But doctor is okay. So for example, Dr. Jones is our family doctor. We use the word family doctor as doctor that we go to often, especially for just the general checkups and stuff. So Dr. Jones, like Mr. or Ms., doctor is a title as well. So Dr. Jones is our family doctor. Another sentence with doctor, he's going to medical school to become a doctor. Okay, the medical school is the department in university. He's going to medical school to become a doctor. One more, and also this, I put in here the Japanese English. Now I might have done this before because I had videos on Waseigo, so I think I had it in there at that time. If you hadn't seen it, or just to remind you in this case, the word is, let me give you the sentence first. So he had to stop eating fatty foods on doctor's orders. Japanese uses the doctor stop. Can't do that as Japanese English there. So doctor's orders. That probably came up previously. I'm going to give it to you again here in case you had forgotten. So he had to stop eating fatty foods on doctor's orders. Or he had to give up drinking on doctor's orders. Okay, doctor's orders. Use it that way. And doctor's in there as well. Your doctor's fine, but not stop orders with an S at the end. Doctor's orders. Okay? And one more sentence I want to put in. I saw a doctor for my persistent cough. That's my cough. And persistent means it doesn't go away. So I saw a doctor for my persistent cough. I want to put that in there as well. See a doctor is a general verb and situation here when you see a doctor. So I saw a doctor for my cough. Or I saw a doctor when I had the flu. So, see a doctor. Now, I just want to put in here as well on language usage. Generally, in Japanese, it's going to be byoin, and they'll use that as a hospital. So, the big place is the hospital. The small place is not a hospital as much. It's called a doctor's office. So, go to a big place, I went to a hospital. Go to a smaller place, maybe one or two doctors, it's a doctor's office. So, now, I don't know the situation exactly, but I went to the hospital for my bad back. If it's a small place, let's not use hospital in that regard. So I saw a doctor for my bad back, okay? So go to a hospital in a big place, go to a doctor's office for a small place, and generally just, I saw a doctor. I saw a doctor for my bad back. Try to keep that pattern of see a doctor. It's quite common. Quite useful to use in that situation. Okay. Now, doctor as well is a verb. Now, the doctor as a verb does it sound like somebody's operating on you or performing surgery, but actually no. So if somebody doctors something like data or research or account books or papers, they're actually falsifying that information. So the word actually has a kind of a negative connotation. So I'll give you a sentence first. They doctored the results of that research, which means they changed the results maybe to benefit themselves. And, well, it was not done legally, properly. So to doctor the research is to change the results of that research in probably a way that's going to benefit them. And it's not a moral way to do things. So to doctor research. I'll give you one more, for example, like an accountant. He was guilty of doctoring the books. Doctoring the books means to change the data, the information, the numbers in that case, probably maybe to make more money, maybe not to pay less tax in that regard. So to doctor something like data or information, research, numbers, is to falsify it and change it in a probably illegal way. So doctor as a verb does not have a positive meaning to it. Hopefully you don't have to use it too much, but it is used as a verb in that way, to doctor something. Now, that's the verb usage. And one last thing I'd like to do is the idiom. So let me give you the sentence first. So, an ice cream cone on a hot day like this is just what the doctor ordered. Now, the weather is quite hot out here as I'm recording this. We're in August here. When you watch this, I don't know which month it's going to be. But anyway, it's hot. So, an ice cream cone on a hot day like this is just what the doctor ordered. What the doctor ordered. There's actually no doctor involved here, no physician at all. But the idiom, what the doctor ordered, means to be perfect, timely in this situation. Now, a hot day, you like an ice cream cone. It's just what the doctor ordered. So it fits the situation very well, just what the doctor ordered. Another example for that, so on a cold day, so a bowl of hot soup on a hot day is just what the doctor ordered. Fits the situation well. So what the doctor ordered is the idiom usage there. It's quite good and quite useful for the situation. Hopefully you have a chance to work on that, the idiom, the verb, and also doctor usage. Remember, not doctor stop, doctor's orders. And big place is a hospital, small place is a doctor's office. And doctor can be used as a title. So my doctor, who I'll see tomorrow night, is actually my student. Okay, everyone, that's it for doctor. We'll be back here again soon. Thanks very much for watching. Keep up the great work and have a great weekend.